Alrighty, number 5. And this was situations in which you have employed the various sources of power and influence referenced by Hackman and Johnson. Work to tie those experiences to your role as a leader or as a follower. Finally, how might a person's argumentative style impact or tie to their use of power? Would anybody like to start us off? Anyone?
So I know expert power, for example, I've had to use that in training when I'm training other
Commission type jobs where if you hit goals, you get paid a certain percentage or you get offered tickets or whatever. That's what I take as reward power.
Yeah, that's a good.
Anybody else, Amber?
We'll just pick.
Incredibly, he's allowed to go and give them a free one, and they give their employees the freedom of empowerment. I feel like more companies are starting to turn to that to allow their employees to get a more wide range of freedom now. To me, I just feel like we're evolving to that more with like the millennial generation. I don't know if anybody has anything.
I do. For Sean and Chris, just
trying to get Marissa on here. I think she's going to hop on. I just sent her an email. I think we just lost Sean. We're just falling apart here. For legitimate power, I kind of related this back to when I was a captain for a hockey team for 8 years or so, and I kind of related that back to having like it's more or less that it's legitimate power resides in the position rather than in the person, whereas I was chosen for that role as my team. That was pretty good. I thought that might be a decent example for legitimate power. I haven't really used any coercion power. I've never really had that opportunity to really be in a management position yet where I can give punishment or negative reinforcement. I also don't really agree with that too much. I mean, I see it in the sales world a lot, and that makes sense where if you're not hitting goals and you're not performing, then there's going to be some negative aspects.
One example that I thought of with coercive power is when I was in the military, basic training, they use it all the time. You don't do something right, you do push-ups, or you get privileges taken away.
They were using that type of power?
I think it does make a difference. In the military, you're kind of held to a different standard, and a lot of people are they're a lot stricter with rules, so I think it definitely can be a culture thing too. The leadership style that you use more often can be a culture thing.
It's very true.
I've also found on the military really
going once, twice. Already. So this is one that I found pretty interesting. It is, let's see here. Finally, how might a person's argumentative style impact or tie to their use of power?
Like I was saying earlier, I think just try to compromise often, kind of try to like boss people around.
I feel like a good leader, I mean, to me, a good leader would fall, maybe a little higher in the scale because, he doesn't, I guess, to me, a leader shouldn't lay over. He's there for a reason, he or she. And I think it's important that they're there to make the stakeholders happy and to lead the team. But with the way we're going about empowering people, I feel like that's that style of leadership is going to be changing.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. I think
to get the follower to kind of immerse better, to get their brain working, I guess, to adapt to the situation better, maybe to open them up and get them going about a certain subject.
So challenging them, you say.
Yes, thank you. That was what I was looking for.
yeah, that's a great point, Chris. I think as a leader, and really help them get to
Actually, she had difficulties getting.
Yeah, Chris, does she have a Mac? Is that what she's using?
Yeah, I don't know. More on it last night. We just have to come up with 5. So if everyone could just post a leadership style on there, and then one of us can make a list, and we'll turn it in 2019. And it's really simple.
It's in the assignments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.